Hi, I'm Billy, one of the Fuji guys, here to talk to you about some of the top features found on our A and J series cameras. A series cameras use AA batteries and are slightly larger because of that. They come in various colors as well as different size zooms and different size screen depending on the model that your region carries. Also the JX series cameras are the 5x zoom models. Again, come in various colors and other than that, are very slim and stylish. Then we have the JZ series or the JZ series cameras that also come in various colors and offer an 8x zoom. There's different model numbers for each of these cameras depending on the region. They may differ by megapixel or the screen size and or the zoom and even the colors. Other than that, most of the features that we talk about here are found on basically all the A and J series. So let's just take a quick look at some of the top features. Let's take a look at the smile and shoot functionality. To get into that mode, you push the menu OK button. You would go to the shooting modes and you would scroll down until you see the smile and shoot. There we go. It automatically detects a smile, and when it does that, it automatically shoots. So what happens is if it actually detects a subject smiling, so let me just zoom in on here. If it detects a subject smiling, it's going to automatically take the photo for me without me pushing the button. Again, I'm just going to aim it up towards the subject. If it detects the face, it's going to automatically take the photo automatically. And it's a great little function if you want to put it on a tripod and take photos. And it keeps going on and on and on until you actually go back to the camera and disable that function. So it's a nice feature versus just a self-timer. There's also the ability to recognize faces as well. So you can actually register the face by pushing the OK button. You can put a name to it, the birthday and whatnot. And this will help to sort of organize the images later on when you do searches. To access the scene modes on the A and J series, you push the menu OK button and select shooting modes. You would push it to the right, and now you have the menu to select the various shooting modes from automatic. P mode is basically automatic, but it opens up the ability to change things like ISO and white balance. You have a natural light and flash mode, and what that does is basically takes two shots for you, one with flash, one without flash, and it gives you sort of the best of both worlds, and it saves both onto your camera. So, if you're not sure when you want to use the flash, that's a good mode to shoot on. Of course, if we look at other modes as well, so I'm going to bring back the menu again. You have, again, natural light. There's a portrait, baby mode. There's actually a smile and shoot mode. And the smile and shoot mode, I'll show you later on in other videos how that works. Landscape, this is panoramic, sports, night. A night tripod mode for using long exposure. You want to put that on a tripod, otherwise you can get some blurred when there's movements in that. There's actually a fireworks setting as well, sunset, snow. All these things adjust basically the white balance or the shutter speeds and or aperture for the most appropriate scenes. Of course, you also have SR Auto, which automatically selects the scenes, whether it's detecting face or whether it's a landscape shot or whatnot. So that's just a quick look at the scene modes on the A and J series. Let's take a look at the motion panoramic mode on the J series and A series cameras. You push the menu OK button to get to the menus. You select the scene recognition, scene modes, and scroll down until you see motion panorama. I'm going to select that and just tap the shutter button. Now basically it allows you to take 3 shots and stitches it together automatically. So I'm just going to take the first shot, and as you can see on the screen there should be a little plus and a circular plus sign, and all I do is basically line it up, and it automatically takes the second shot for me. And I do the same thing with the last shot here, and automatically it then stitches the 3 images that I shot to one large image, and does it automatically. And I'm just going to store that now, and then when I play it back, as you can see, it's a nice panoramic view. I can push down to play, and it scrolls across, and you can actually see that being displayed on the back of the camera. The A and J series has the ability to actually mark files for upload to things like YouTube and Facebook. Now, of course, it doesn't do it wirelessly. You actually have to connect the camera to the computer, but you can actually mark each file so that when you connect it to your computer, it saves some time in picking and choosing the right images and or video. So in order to do that, you push the menu OK button, you scroll down until you see mark for upload, you push OK, and you want to choose your social media site, whether it's YouTube or Facebook. I'm just going to select Facebook, and I'm going to select the images by pushing OK. Now that's actually going to be tagged for Facebook. It then goes to the next picture. If I don't want that image to be tagged, I just push next. If I want that one, I push OK, and it tags that file. And then if I want to get out of it completely, I push the display button. Now the next time I connect this camera to my computer, it's going to bring up the Fuji software and automatically detect which video or which photos have been tagged for the appropriate social media site, and it's going to then help me upload that. And once you have it registered the first time with the Fuji software, it's going to automatically do that without any of your interaction in that sense. So that's just a quick look at the Mark for Upload feature on the A and J series. Let's take a look at the HD video found on the A and J series cameras. Some of the J series cameras actually have a dedicated video recording button. Basically, you push that and it starts recording HD video right away. And of course, to stop the video, you just push that again. You can get about 9 to 10 minutes of video, up to 2 gigabytes in file size for HD video. On other models that don't have that instant record button, what you would have to do is go into the menu by pushing the menu OK button, go into the shooting mode, and then selecting the video mode from that point on. And of course, then you can just push the shutter button to start the recording as well as stops to recording. Now for HD video, we recommend a Class 4 rated card, and I generally would pick up at least an 8 gigabyte card if at most that. So that's just a quick look at the HD video with the camera. Let's just take a look at the video that we just recorded earlier. And just pushing down plays it. It does have a microphone as well as a built-in speaker, so you can actually play and hear audio from the back of the camera. The A and J series have a feature that allows you to actually embed the date and time on the actual image itself. I know when you take a picture, automatically the EXIF data is stored that includes all your shooting information, including the date and time. But in order to have dates right on the image and go to print, you can actually enable that within the camera's menu system. To do that, you go into the menu, you go over to the tab, you go down to the Setup tab, move to the right, and scroll down until you see the date and time feature. There we go, date stamp. You want to turn it on, and you have a choice of date and time, and or just date. So let's just try to use the date and time. Of course, if you scroll up and you have the incorrect date, it's going to put the incorrect date on. So you can actually go back to the setup menu and set the correct date and time right here, and you can choose the appropriate date and time if you wanted to do that. Now when I take a photo, it's going to actually embed a little date at the bottom right hand corner. So let's see if I can take a look at that image and zoom in for you to see how that works. Now, once this is done, you cannot remove that information from the image. That date is permanently on the image itself. So you want to make sure that if you do enable this, again, you won't be able to remove that off of the camera. So again, you would go into the menu, go back to the setup, and you can actually disable that date and time function if you don't want to use it. By default, it is turned off, okay? There's a few in-camera editing options that you can do with the A and J series cameras. For images, if you push the menu OK button, you can actually scroll down and there's an option here to crop the image. And again, you can select that, use the zoom button to zoom in, zoom out, and you can pan left or right. Push the OK button. If you're happy with that, it tells you what size it's going to be cropped at, and then it crops that image. It also saves the original image so that you have that for your computer later on. In addition to that, if you have videos on the camera, you can also actually trim the video. So you can push the menu OK button and then scroll down until you see the movie edit option. Select OK, and I can actually join videos together. So if I wanted to record, two videos and clip them together, I can use the movie join function, or I can actually trim the video, which I'm going to do right now. So I push the menu OK button. I'm going to push play, and when I want to know what the endpoint is, I push down and I push OK. That will be my endpoint. Everything in front will be removed. I push play again, and I stopped. And if I push my out point, everything in between is going to be saved. The video before and after those points will be saved on the camera. So again, if I play back this, you can see only the middle point of the video is saved, and I still have my original video as well, which I can edit later on the computer. That was just a quick look at some of the top features found on these cameras. Again, don't forget to subscribe to the Fuji Guys video, as well as follow me on Twitter for Fuji Guys. Until then, I thank you for watching the Fuji Guys videos.